ये है प्रधानमंत्री इंटर्नशिप योजना के एआई आधारित इंटर्नशिप सिफारिश इंजन पर एक छोटी सी जानकारी। ये प्रोजेक्ट एसआरआईटी कॉलेज की टीम टेकमेट्रिक्स सॉल्वर्स ने कॉर्पोरेट मामलों के मंत्रालय के लिए स्मार्ट इंडिया हैकाथॉन 2025 के तहत बनाया है। देखिए, प्रधानमंत्री इंटर्नशिप योजना पूरे भारत से युवाओं को जोड़ती है ना? इसमें ग्रामीण आदिवासी इलाकों के छात्र भी होते हैं जिन्हें अक्सर डिजिटल जानकारी थोड़ी कम होती है। अब उनके लिए सैकड़ों इंटर्नशिप्स में से सही वाला चुनना भाई बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है और अच्छे मौके हाथ से निकल जाते हैं। तो हल क्या है? पहला, एकदम हल्का फुल्का एआई सिफारिश इंजन। देखिए, ये कोई भारी भरकम एआई नहीं है, सिंपल रूल्स और हल्की सी मशीन लर्निंग यूज करता है। मेन काम, आपको लंबी चौड़ी लिस्ट नहीं, सिर्फ 3 से 5 बिल्कुल आपके मतलब की सिफारिशें देना। ये सादगी उन लोगों के लिए बहुत जरूरी है जिन्हें ऑनलाइन चीजें थोड़ी कम समझ आती हैं। दूसरा, इसे बनाते वक्त ना पहुंच और सबके लिए बराबरी का बहुत ध्यान रखा गया है। मतलब ये मोबाइल पर आराम से चलेगा, हाँ, कमजोर वाले स्मार्टफोन पर भी, और हाँ, आपकी अपनी भाषा में भी सपोर्ट करेगा। इंटरफेस भी आसान है, विजुअल मतलब आइकन ज्यादा, लिखा हुआ कम, सीधा सा लक्ष्य है। गांव, आदिवासी या झुग्गी झोपड़ी के उम्मीदवार किसी को भी पीछे नहीं छूटना चाहिए। तीसरा, इसकी टेक्नोलॉजी भी इन्हीं बातों को ध्यान में रखकर चुनी गई है। ऐसी टेक्नोलॉजी है जो मौजूदा पीएम इंटर्नशिप पोर्टल में आसानी से जुड़ जाए, कम इंटरनेट स्पीड पर भी चले, ऑफलाइन भी थोड़ा काम कर ले, और हाँ, आपकी प्राइवेसी का भी ध्यान रखे, ज्यादा डेटा नहीं मांगेगी। सुझाव देने का तरीका भी स्मार्ट है, पहले कुछ नियमों से फिल्टर, फिर मशीन लर्निंग से बेस्ट मैच। टीम इसका एक प्रोटोटाइप, यूजर इंटरफेस वगैरह बनाकर देगी। तो कुल मिलाकर ये कोशिश है कि स्मार्ट और सरल टेक्नोलॉजी से हर युवा भारत तक इंटर्नशिप के मौके पहुंचे, चाहे उनका बैकग्राउंड या डिजिटल स्किल कुछ भी हो।
All right, let's jump right in. We're going to talk about something pretty cool today, how a really simple but super smart piece of tech can totally change the game for students looking for opportunities. This is all about leveling the playing field, one perfect recommendation at a time. So, let me ask you this. How do you find that one right answer when you're just swimming in a sea of wrong ones? I mean, think about it. When you're faced with just so much information, how on earth do you find the one thing that's actually for you? It's a problem we all face, right? Well, for millions of students all across India, this isn't just some abstract question. It's their daily reality when they're trying to find an internship. They're looking for that one big break, that career launching opportunity, but they're stuck in this flood of listings that have nothing to do with them. Okay, so let's break this down. Section 1, we're calling this the internship maze. And trust me, it's called that for a reason. It's overwhelming, it's confusing, and it is so easy to just get completely lost. First off, you have to get your head around the sheer number of options. We are talking about hundreds of internships, just hundreds, all on one portal. For anyone, that's a ton of stuff to dig through. But imagine you're a first-time applicant. It's not a list. It's a giant wall of text staring back at you. But here's the thing. To really get it, you have to know who we're talking about. These aren't necessarily city kids who've grown up with tech. A lot of these users are the first in their family to go to college. They might be from rural areas, tribal districts, with pretty limited access to computers or fast internet. Many have never had an internship before. So for them, this maze isn't just confusing. It feels impossible, totally inaccessible. So what's the answer? How do you fix this? Well, you don't just throw another search bar at the problem. No, you build a guide, a personal guide. And that's the whole magic here, transforming that endless, scary list into a short, powerful, personalized list. And you can see the difference right here. Look at this. The before is just, that endless scroll of doom, right? It's intimidating. But the after, it's clean, it's simple. Just a few cards showing you opportunities that are a perfect match. That's the leap we're talking about, from total information overload to, okay, I can actually do this. And this quote, it really just nails the whole philosophy. The point was never to show every single option. It was to show only what matters to you. By cutting it down to just 3 to 5 super relevant recommendations, that's the secret sauce. It gives students the confidence to actually apply, instead of just throwing their hands up and walking away. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how does this actually work? What's the tech behind it? You might be picturing some giant, super complex AI, but honestly, the real beauty of this whole thing is how simple and smart it is. It uses something called a hybrid approach. The easiest way to think about it is like a 2-step filter. Step 1 is the bouncer. It uses simple rules to just toss out all the obvious mismatches. Nope, you're not on the list. Then step 2 is the expert, a really lightweight machine learning model that looks at what's left and scores the absolute best fits. It's super fast, it works, and you don't need some crazy powerful computer to make it happen. So for a student, this is what it looks like. It's super easy. You just put in a little bit about yourself, your education, what you're good at, what you're interested in, and bam, instantly, that first filter gets rid of all the noise. Then the AI does its thing, scores the rest, and what do you get? Your top 5 matches. That's it. Simple, clean, and ready to go. But this is about so much more than just clever technology. This is really about inclusive technology. It's about building something that truly works for everyone, no matter where they're from or what their situation is. And just look at how they thought through every single potential roadblock. Worried about bad internet? No problem, there's an offline mode. Not super comfortable with tech? The whole thing is based on simple icons, not tons of text. Don't speak the primary language? They've got regional language packs. Every single challenge was met with a smart, thoughtful solution that puts the user first. And this idea of inclusion, it's baked into every single feature. It's designed for a mobile phone first because that's what most people have. It supports all these different languages. It meets accessibility standards. It even runs smoothly on lower-end smartphones. See, access wasn't some extra feature they tacked on at the end. It was the whole point, right from the start. Okay, so this is an amazing idea, right? But an idea is one thing. Making it real is something else entirely. So how does this go from being a cool project to a tool that people all over the country can actually use? Well, there's a really smart 3-phase plan. First, they start small, a pilot program to get feedback from a few hundred users and work out the kinks. Then they roll it out regionally, adding those language packs to reach more people. And the final step, the big one, is to plug it right into the main national internship portal. That's when it becomes available to millions.
And here's what I think is the most incredible part of this whole story. This wasn't built by some huge tech company with $1 billion budget. Nope. This was created by a team of college students, Team TechMatrix solvers from SIH College, for a hackathon. It just goes to show you, right? The best innovations often come from the people who are living the problem every day.
So at the end of the day, this project is about something so much bigger. I mean, if we can do this for internships, what's next? What about applying for a small business loan, or navigating government services, or even just trying to understand healthcare options? It makes you wonder, what other impossibly complex mazes in our world could we turn into clear, simple paths just by using a little bit of smart, thoughtful tech?